Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters. It's been a while since I played this, so we're going to kind of get into it. I did do a couple things before we got started, and I'm going to show you the first one right now. So last time I played, we made this machine here. It was our big sand making machine. It makes things into a bunch of different stuff. And I've actually expanded this now, this direction. What's now happening is the soul sand that was being made over here just immediately gets sent through to here, up into this probably overly designed machine. It's kind of neat because it uses wind power to push things up into this chest, and then spits them out here to be washed. And what we're making here is gold, though very, very slowly, as well as lots of nether quartz. I don't think there's anything particular we can do. Okay, we can make silicon out of it, but not a whole lot else. Over here, I've also started another machine that won't be nearly as complicated. This one is going to basically be the same thing as this, but for whatever else we might need to toast? I don't know what the right term here is. We're going to put that on here, and it'll go into here eventually. Right now in the filter, the only thing it should be making are bricks and eventually silicon, but we can't make silicon anyway since we don't have that mod unlocked. There's another fan back here, but the problem is I don't want all of this stuff to also be running off of everything else, so we're actually going to build another windmill. And there's a hole in the ceiling right here. Let's see if I can manage to jump out of it. I can. I'll only slightly break my legs. And this is where we're going to build a second windmill. This is actually the room, or the roof of the other room. But I think it'll be okay here. It's going to be fairly minimalist. I have everything I need in here, so I'm going to start building it, and then we will come back to when it is either built or progress is made. Alright, so we've built the main tower for the windmill. It's not the prettiest thing, but it'll do. It's basically supposed to just be a giant, scaffolding thing, which I think works well enough. Now, the next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually build the windmill, which we have parts for in here. So we need this windmill bearing. That'll be the main thing that we need. I think we'll also need a gearbox. We'll also probably need the shafts. We'll keep a twisted log for the center of it. Trapdoors, and then the most important part of the sails and the super glue. Hopefully this should be enough to get it built. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, so the main part of the windmill is done, i.e. the sails. The next thing we have to do is we have to actually glue it all together so that it doesn't all fall apart. So we'll do this in parts. We'll start off with a little bit more height. That should be plenty, I hope. We've got this super glue. And basically what we're going to do is interesting. We are going... Can I not break things with super glue? Apparently not. We are going to glue all of this stuff together. So we're going to click a spot and see how we can make a big old thing. We're going to connect everything to there. So now all of that is connected. We're going to do the same thing to this side. Take that. We will extend it all the way to there. Then we have to build up some. So let's go back down. And we'll glue... Can I reach this corner? No. Let's build that way a bit. Also have to build that way a bit. We'll glue this part to the center. And the last bit we need to glue is from here. Again, ow. My computer does not like me trying to glue things. Glue things like that. Now everything is connected. So, we should now be able to right-click this And it starts rotating. I think it might actually be rotating faster than the other one, but that kind of makes sense because we've got more bits to it. So next thing we'll need to do is we'll need to take our gearbox, rotate it like so, and then we'll need to run a shaft that goes all the way from up there down into the basement. So let's see if we can get this attached. There we go. Okay, that seems to be as far as we can go with that. Let's get rid of this extra one here, and then let's get rid of all this. Alright, so here is where it comes out. We are actually going to, I think, make it go down to, maybe we have it come into there. In which case I need my pickaxe, which I think I left in this box, yes. We'll have it go through here. Like so. So we'll take a few more gearboxes. We'll stick one here. And let's get a shaft. Rotate this, and that actually turns the correct direction, which is amazing. The number of times I do that and it doesn't actually go the way I want it to is unfortunately high. And no. Then we'll run this out this side. Just push it through there until it comes out over here. And then here's where a belt would be super handy. What we can maybe do is we can just do that. And if I have a belt, which I do not, I can make one. Like so. I hear skeletons somewhere, I just don't know where they are. Can I attach this to this? Yes. Unfortunately, of course, that is blowing things the wrong direction. So, what we can do is if we take this one out, that one out, stick a gearbox there, put the shaft back in here, and then rotate it so it's facing the correct direction. Ow, ow, ow. Well, at least it works. Quick, into the water. So now it is properly burninating things, which is great. That is what we wanted. You can even replace some of this to make this part look a little bit nicer. Cool, and there we go. So what we can do is we can take some clay, just chuck the entire thing onto here, and it should get cooked into bricks. And then hopefully go into that chest. Maybe. Well, while we're waiting for that, I think we're going to go on another vault run. We haven't done one of those for a while. I did actually do one to test one, and there's a lot of new stuff in there, which is largely just garbage, but like maybe some of it will be useful for something. One other thing I did was I got a new friend. It's a cute little dog. Doesn't have a name yet. Follows me around. But if you have a good name suggestion for him, let's maybe not have you sit directly on the torch. Feel free to put a name suggestion down in the comments. See if there's anything you would suggest as a name. I think you guys probably can come up with better names than I can. Alright, so our vault is ready to go. Let's jump in and see what we have to deal with. Really hoping for not a scavenger vault. They're not my favorites. And of course, it's a scav vault. The zombie brains are going to be hard. At least there's no coins, I guess. That's a plus. And it looks like we've just got a generic sort of cave biome here. But it'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm not going to show you all the things that happen in here. Just the most interesting things as we find useful items or new items or whatever. I feel that most of you have kind of already seen this. There's already a turn-in thing there, which is really good. Let's mark where the entrance is. And yeah, so I'll update you. Ooh, there's some ornate chests. Do I want to jump down there when the world hasn't loaded? The answer is no. There we go. Now we can jump down. I like how the time that I don't need coins appear. Sounds about right. There's one sack. That's one of the things we need. That's good. Ooh. You're a tough guy. The helmet. That was slightly frightening. Yeah, he wasn't so tough though. We got a ripped page, good. I just realized that we need 8 ripped pages. That is a lot. How many do we have right now? We have, okay, we got 4. That's not actually as bad. More coins. I think that we have all the black mob essence. Let's get rid of that. Turn that in. Still need more ripped pages. More sacks, and we haven't found any living chests yet. There's an old book. Alright, well, I wasn't going to try to activate that one, but okay. Any reason to go for that? No. Over here. Ooh, yes, ornate chests. Let's get those. Let's just do that. A wizard wand. It's considerably rarer than what we're looking for. Not actually of any use. Ooh, okay. Are more ornate chests down here? How am I... Where's my water gone? That's annoying. Ooh. Nasty skeleton. Hey, there's another sack. You got all of those, I believe, now. Oh, we got a room, a fancy room. I do not really want to deal with this. So we're just going to mark it and then move on. I think they've changed how these rooms work, but I don't remember what they are. This is, by the way, the newest version of the game. Last time we played was like version... Man, I don't even know, like version 9, I think. This is version 11? Or 12? It's one of the two. There's a lot of like junk items now, which is kind of really annoying. I'm not a big fan. The risk of doing this while we're in danger, we're right to do so anyway. Ooh, we've got some sort of like... That's actually really bad. Can we take him out quickly? No, I think we need to bail on that guy. I think he's going to wreck us. Run away. Run away. Because that guy is bad news bears. That was a heck of a shot. That other guy is still taking shots at us from that range. That's terrifying. Let's not deal with him. Let's get into this room instead. So yeah, some mobs can now spawn with like some sort of extra modifiers, I guess. I'm not entirely sure they do. Here's another one of these rooms. Feels weird. I think there's cool stuff that spawns up there, but I don't really want to deal with it right now. Because we're looking for those living chests. Possibly. Ouch. Another tough skeleton. Got him though. So I guess if you take out those tough guys, they give you more interesting gear, which is cool. Is there anything of note in here? That's kind of cool. Oh, we got a favor. Nice. Living chests. Over there. The odds of us finding 2 zombie brains are incredibly low. But maybe with any luck. Gotta cut our way through there now. That was a no. Sweet kiwi. That's good. Got an inscription as well. That's cool. We got 1 zombie brain. Okay. We can maybe do this if we're super, super lucky. Alright. So we survived the vault. We didn't finish the thing, but it does look like we leveled up, which is a plus. Not that much loot. We unalived a lot of things, which is good. I don't have any modifiers for the last two vaults that I've done, though. The one that I did off camera and the one that I didn't. But we leveled up. That's a plus. Let's go look at all the junk that I have. There is a lot of junk items now, like I said. Alright, so I've sorted out all the stuff. At some point we're going to need to cut that down. But like, this chest is just full of junk stuff. Okay, that's not junk to be fair. Here's that. Like, the rest of the stuff is just basically useless. Like, vault sweets, okay, it's a food. It's not a very good food. You can make it into that block back there, and it's just a block. Driftwood, you can sometimes use topaz shards. This is the only thing you can use, so if you're like making something out of them, cool. I guess you can grind it down to soul dust. Gilded ingots, again, like, what are you going to use this for? It's almost entirely, like, just not useful. What else do we have? Ornate ingots. You can make a block. It kind of looks terrible. You can make a velvet ornate block. That one actually doesn't look as bad. Or you can make ornate chains. Well, guess what? We already have 30 of them, and what can you do with them? You can make rusty ornate chains. Also useless. Mossy bones. You can make a mossy bone block? Cool. Bone meal? Maybe. Living rock. You can make something that looks almost exactly the same as cobblestone. Sandy rocks. Exciting. Overgrown wood chunk. This one actually could look good if you use something specific. This one you can at least make scaffolding out of so you can burn it. Because otherwise... that's maybe not that bad actually. The thing that's completely useless is soot. There's like literally nothing you can use this for. So that can just go into the soul diffuser and make a very small amount of soul dust for us. Gilded sconces, like, I like torches, but they're kind of whatever. So anyway, not overly impressed with some of the stuff in one of the updates, I don't even know. But yeah, let's end this episode by looking at what kind of stuff we got. Oh, they also had one more new thing in here, which is this thing. It's an unidentified wand. Now, I've seen these before. I've seen a video where they're in, and I don't know what they're used for. I think they just give you some like stat buffs. A wooden wand, amazing. So it just increases the ability of your, like, whatever powers, I think. So, like, theoretically, if we throw a spear at somebody, it should hurt a little bit more, I think is how this works. I don't know. It's kind of dumb, in my opinion. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And have a good rest of your day.